This video explains about the Egyptian pharaoh King Tutankhamun. Discovering Tutankhamun's tomb. Howard Carter's search for Tutankhamun's tomb began with a passion for unlocking the secrets hidden in Egyptian ruins. He believed that finding the undiscovered tomb of the pharaoh could shed new light on the history of ancient Egypt. After years of research and exploration, Carter finally discovered Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922. This discovery, the result of Carter's hard work and persistence, was an important milestone in ancient Egyptology. Tutankhamun's tomb is notable for its nearly complete condition at the time of its discovery. While many pharaohs' tombs have been historically looted, this tomb was very rare and well preserved. Thousands of precious items, including golden masks and jewelry, were discovered in the tomb. This discovery reveals valuable information about Tutankhamun and life in ancient Egypt. Many masterpieces of ancient Egyptian craftsmanship were discovered in Tutankhamun's tomb. These objects are of great value because they demonstrate the level of Egyptian technology and art of the time. Particularly famous was the golden mask of Tutankhamun, which also contained numerous other ornaments, furniture, and chariots. These artifacts provide valuable insights into the religious beliefs and daily life of Tutankhamun's time. Tutankhamun's brief life and reign. Tutankhamun became pharaoh of Egypt at a very young age. This is because he succeeded to the throne at only 9 years old, following the death of his predecessor Pharaoh. His accession to the throne at such a young age was rare in Egyptian history, and his reign began at an early age. Tutankhamun's succession to the throne illustrates the importance of succession to power and young kings in ancient Egyptian dynasties. Tutankhamun's reign reflected the close connection between politics and religion, for he sought to revive traditional Egyptian religion and undo the religious reforms of the Amarna period. This religious revival re-established a form of worship of the gods and contributed to the stability of the state. Despite his youth, Tutankhamun succeeded in strengthening the nation's religious identity and bringing political stability. Tutankhamun's daily life reflected his status as pharaoh. He lived in lavish palaces, participated in recreational activities, such as hunting and chariot races, and wore extravagant costumes. The many artifacts found in Tutankhamun's tomb testify to his rich lifestyle and high status. Tutankhamun's life is a symbol of the pharaoh's status and wealth in Egyptian society at the time, and reflects the sophistication of Egyptian culture throughout his reign. Mystery of cause of death and latest scientific discoveries. The cause of Tutankhamun's death has long been a mystery, and many theories have been proposed. Analysis of ancient records and artifacts has suggested a variety of possibilities, including accident, illness, and assassination. For example, the damage found in his skull was thought to suggest an accident or assassination. However, all of this was only speculation, and for a long time, the actual cause of Tutankhamun's death remained undetermined. Recent advances in scientific technology have at times led to new discoveries about the cause of Tutankhamun's death. Cutting-edge technologies, such as DNA analysis and CT scans, have provided new information from his remains. For example, CT scans indicate that he had suffered severe knee injuries, which may have been a contributing factor in his death. These new scientific investigations provide clues to unraveling the mystery surrounding Tutankhamun's death, and the latest scientific investigation are providing a deeper understanding of the cause of Tutankhamun's death. These findings are revealing information about his health and prenatal illnesses, bringing us closer to determining the cause of death. For example, it has been suggested that genetic weakness and a history of malaria infection were associated with his death. Based on these latest discoveries, the actual cause of Tutankhamun's death is almost certainly due to septicemia from a broken bone and malaria infection, which he contracted at the same time. Legend of the Curse. The legend of the Pharaoh's curse originated from the belief that one would be cursed if one opened an Egyptian royal tomb. The legend evolved from the mummy opening, a bizarre spectacle that took place in 19th century London, England. An unfortunate incident that happened to a member of the excavation team, especially after the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb, led to the spread of the curse story. Such stories reflect people's interest in and fear of the mysteries of ancient Egypt. The misfortunes that befell the excavators after the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb are reported as a mixture of fact and fiction. It is true that some members of the excavation team died early, but whether this was due to a curse or not has not been proven. For example, excavation leader Howard Carter lived long after the excavation, but the early deaths of other members of the team fueled rumors of a curse. These stories, along with the belief in the curse, reflect the fear of human death and fate. From a scientific perspective, the veracity of the Pharaoh's curse has been called into question. Modern science views the misfortunes that occurred to the excavators as due to natural causes or coincidence. For example, it is thought that the bacteria and mold in the tomb may have caused the illness. The story of the curse is an interesting example of the conflict between mystical elements and scientific explanations. Tutankhamun's artifacts and art. The golden mask of Tutankhamun symbolizes the eternal beauty of ancient Egypt. Made of pure gold and elaborately decorated, the mask represents the authority and opulence of the pharaoh. The mask depicts the traditional pharaoh's beard and Nemes hood, and is an excellent representation of the symbolic figure of the ancient Egyptian king. The mask is one of the most famous artifacts found in Tutankhamun's tomb, and is a masterpiece of ancient Egyptian art and craft. The artifacts recovered from Tutankhamun's tomb demonstrate the high skill of ancient Egyptian craftsmen. These artifacts are characterized by fine decoration and intricate designs, which demanded a high level of craftsmanship. For example, the carved and painted furniture, ornaments, and weapons are the fruits of the skilled handiwork of artisans. These artifacts are valuable evidence of the wealth and skill of Egyptian society at that time. The artifacts in Tutankhamun's tomb are a legacy that tells the story of ancient Egyptian culture and history. These artifacts reflect the lifestyle, religious beliefs, and social structure of the time, and are important clues to understanding the world of ancient Egypt. For example, the murals and sculptures contained in the tombs depict scenes from religious ceremonies and daily life, giving us a glimpse into the life of the pharaohs. These artifacts are not mere works of art, but are a precious cultural heritage that conveys the world of life and beliefs of the ancient Egyptians to the present day. How was it? I explained King Tutankhamun in this issue. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like this video. History Spectrum.